Hello everybody and welcome back to Pizza Slice. As you can see, I am nearly all prepared again for today. In the last video, we had that shocking revelation at the end of the day about Grandpa. Go back and check that out at the end of the video if you didn't see it. We're going to find out what's hopefully going on today with a bit more story. I just need to make one more sizzling shroom, which is what I'm doing right now, and then, well, pre-prepare or pre-sauce a couple of pizzas, and then we can open up. And hopefully the story will continue. 2, 3, 4... Might have to go and fetch some more mushrooms, actually, just before we open up. Unfortunately, the cheese price today is ridiculous. It's $20 per mozzarella. Can you believe it? $20 per mozzarella. It's very expensive today, unfortunately. The other one is really cheap, the white mozzarella, but I haven't got any pizzas with that. I could have changed the menu, but it would mean, you know, recreating a lot of pizzas and remaking an entire menu. And having, yes, it would give me a lot cheaper cheese. It's like $3. It's much, much cheaper. It would be so much better, but... to be honest with you, I just couldn't be bothered to redesign the entire menu just for potentially one day or maybe two. But I suppose if it stretches on any longer than that, I will have to, because we can't keep paying that kind of money for mozzarella. And basically, the price of a pizza is basically the cost of mozzarella, which is not so good. So we'll have to see how we go with that. The dough is back to full price as well. So we're back to making our own mostly today. We have got a little bit pre-made. At least we are prepared. So we'll chuck this one over here. I should have enough, apart from mushrooms, we've only got 4 of. I should have enough stuff of everything else to get through the day at least. More of a tomorrow problem. Let's get this one sauced. Not the best pizza in the world, that one, in terms of its shape, but it'll do. Throw that over there. Grab another sauce. Right, and just get another one rolled, and then we are good to go. Right, let's open up. Rivals are watching you. It always says that. Rivals are watching you. Watch out for their attacks. Never actually see them do the attack, though, do we? I always get the notification. I'm always busy. You always get the notification a stink bomb has been placed in your restaurant, etc. It's about time we did something back to them, I think. Like put padlocks on their shutters or something so they can't actually open up or something like that. Just something. It's about time we got some sort of revenge. Alright, so we have a customer. You would like a salami 2 coming right up. Salami 2, I think is, yeah, this one. Salami 2. Service. As per usual, the first customer of the day sits down and immediately gets pizza. We'll only go downhill from here. Right, I guess we should start making a salami to replace that one. We'll move that one along to here. That one can come and be sourced. Order for a much better. Get this one out of the oven first before we serve. So yeah, I'm hoping for some storyline today. I don't know if we're going to get any or not. Some days you do, some days you don't. If you are new to this game, it's a regular, so like you run your own pizza shop kind of game, but there is a whole story element to the game. I'm expecting or hoping for some storyline as we play. Is that a much better pizza? Or is that a much better pizza? That's got mushrooms on it. Mushrooms. I can't remember which one much better. It's been about a week and a half since I played. Much better. Yeah, that doesn't have any mushrooms on it, does it? Yeah, it's this one on the end. Saying is, it has been a week and a half since I played. It's only been like 5 minutes since I pre-made these pizzas, and I've still forgotten where everything is. Right, this Capricosa, that's this one over here. A Capri 2. Right, we're all good out here. Right, let's make some more then. So we need to make a much better and a Capri 2. What am I doing wrong here? What's wrong with that, Peter? I thought that was a much better. 5, 4, 4, and whatever. What's wrong with that? I didn't actually want to get one of these. Unfortunately, it grabbed one. There we go. Put that away. Why is this not coming up as a much better? I've got 5 cheeses, 4 hams, 5 cheeses, 4 hams, 4 bits of pepper, and a basil leaf. What's wrong with that? Why is that not showing up as a much better pizza? Oh, because it's not ham. I'm having a right nightmare today. It's salami, not ham. Sure, nobody will mind if I just pick it back off again. Now it's a much better pizza. You see, you don't play the game for a little while, and then you forget everything. It's not even been that long, but I've forgotten everything. Luckily, I've pre-made a load of stuff. So, as long as we beat their waiting times, it's fine. Just get some pizzas made and then we'll start again. Sure I don't fall too far behind today. That is done, isn't it? So, much better pizza. Go back on the end just there. Then this one was going to be a Capri, wasn't it? Is 4 cheese. Never did go and buy those mushrooms. And I need 2 now. Capri 2. Alright, let's put this in the oven, serve these pizzas, and then we'll go and get some mushrooms. Service. Sizzling shroom. It's this one. Service. I'm going to have to wait for the next person to be sat down before we can serve it. Otherwise it'll just get either given to the wrong person or something else will go wrong. But yeah, basically all of the tip money, so we've got $26 tip there, which is fantastic, but all of that tip money is basically being spent on cheese today. That's not the right pizza, is it? That's that one. All going wrong today. Right, that sizzling shroom now probably does have a table. Indeed they do. There's your sizzling shroom, and we've got a salami too, but that'll wait for a little while. Let's go and get some mushrooms. Right, how much are your mushrooms today? $2, that's not too bad. Have plenty of these. 20? Probably enough. I've not got much shelf space, which is a bit of a problem. Hopefully that will do. Yeah, I've not got any shelf space. This is yeah, this is a proper problem. Let's bring this through here. Go down there. Now it can be emptied. Just give me 3 to start with. Actually, no, give me 6. Alright, we've got a salami too, and a much better to serve, which we do have already waiting. Another sizzling shroom. I think we're going to end up making quite a lot of orders today, because I've messed up the beginning part here. Not staying on top of things. Alright, salami 2. Service. And much better. Service. Right, what should we make? I think we need to make a sizzling shroom, don't we? I've only got 1 sizzling shroom left. I've only got 1 piece of dough here as well, which is not ideal. Uh-oh. Quick, stinky bomb! Got a bit of time this time. There you go, take that. I was hoping to land that on her head, but sadly it fell a bit short. Right, where was I? Here, wasn't I? Grab this pizza, put it in. Another salami. So we've got a couple of salamis coming up. So it's going to be best if I do that. Have I got any dough? I haven't got any dough left. We're making our own dough from now on. I want to save this. Or if we have any spare at the end. Right, let's grab some stuff. This is going to slow us down a little bit now, so I haven't got any pre-made dough, because the dough is kind of expensive again now. Up to full price. In the last episode, I was able to get away with that. It's a sizzling shroom. We might as well serve the sizzling shroom. As they're going to get fed up of waiting. Got 2 salamis. We have 2 salamis anyway. Right, that needs some salt and yeast. Salt and yeast. This is where having the old mixer is not good. I need a better one. I was spoiled, you see, by having pre-made dough. I think the last 2 videos we had pre-made dough. I was spoiled. I barely had to do anything. Just get it out and ready to use. So much easier. Alright, 2 salami 2. So if what do we do here? That's becoming a popular order today, isn't it, salami? Do we make some more of those, or do we stick making some of the other ones that are running out? I mean, salami 2 will be running out after this, I suppose. So probably ought to just make those. Right, bang, 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 bang. Salami 2. It goes. Right, we'll serve one of them as well. Our existing ones. Salami 2. We'll serve this one as well, actually. Clear the way a little bit. Right, that's those done. So 3 o'clock. So we're doing okay here, actually. Despite my mess up at the beginning. It's not going too bad. Salami 2. Do we do another salami then? We'll make something else. We've only got 1 sizzling shroom. We've got loads of Capris. We've got 3 Capri 2s, 1 sizzling shroom, 1 salami 2, and 1 much better. The much better is about to go. We know that for a fact. What's the next person going to order? Salami 2. Okay, we'll make a salami 2. And it goes. Health inspection is soon. That's absolutely fine. I have nothing to worry about. Give this much better out. Ding-a-ling. Right, come on, health inspector. Where are you? Inspection has passed. Keep it clean. I should hope so. Don't make any mess. It's actually quite difficult to make a mess in this game. Unless the game screws you over. It is difficult to make a mess in this game. You didn't really drop anything or do anything like that. I've got a couple of salami 2 orders straight away here. So we're going to be out of salami 2s. After these 2. Alright, need to make a much better, don't we? Let's go and grab some ingredients. Reese Pizza, placed advertising. Quick. Let's go and get rid of that. I gotta say, they haven't got as many tricks as I thought they would. You know, when we first started playing this game, I thought they would have all sorts of shenanigans going on. And we'd be able to play a lot of tricks back to them. But I've not really been able to play any back to them. And all they seem to have is the sign and occasionally a stink bomb. They're not exactly the most creative, are they? I was expecting more from our competition. I really was. I'm sure we've seen nothing yet. I'm sure they'll finish with something big. I'm sure they will. Grab another one of these out. Right, 2 sizzling shroom orders. I think we've only got 1, haven't we? So one of these is going to have to be sizzling shroom. Right, we've got 1 sizzling shroom there, and I've got 1 salami to go, so it's fine. We'll turn this into a sizzling shroom, I think. So that's ham. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a leaf sizzle and shroom. I need to get that salami 2 out quickly before the person gets angry. Right, salami 2. Service. Sizzle and shroom. Service. Wish somebody would have one of these. I think these might end up getting wasted, these capricosas. Not very popular today, for some reason. That's the sizzle and shroom. What should we make now then? So I've got no much betters and no salamis. We're almost at the point where I want to cook to order anyway. It's 20 to 6 now, so we're only open for a couple more hours. Or so. I better cook to order anyway. Capri 2, finally. So we'll take the sizzle and shroom. And then go and deliver a Capri 2. Yeah, I think 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's time to cook to order, isn't it? So we need to cook a sizzle and shroom. Otherwise, we're going to end up throwing pizza away. Where's our waitress gone? Hurry up! We haven't got all night. Right. Stink bomb. Quick, 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 quick. Right, let's make sizzle and shroom then to order. The cheese on, the ham, mushrooms, chilies, basil leaf, which we've run out of. I hate the way you put the plant down in this. Right, sizzle and shroom to order. Got a Capri 2. Take the clean plates. Capri 2. Service. Your sizzle and shroom is being made. It's on the way. About 20 seconds or so. Get a plate ready. Paid the bills. How are we doing? I'm sure our waitress has got a little bit slower today. And she used to walk out. I mean, she's never been like super quick, but she's efficient. She seems to take forever to get to the table at the moment. All right, are we done? I'm not sure if we're going to get any more customers or not. What time do we close? 8 o'clock, is it? Or is it 7? We're not closed. Oh, we are closed. Yeah, so we've closed. So once again then, very similar to the previous video, I had 1 much better left over last time. I've got 1 Capri 2 left over, unfortunately. I've wasted another pizza. He's very happy, but he wasn't keen on the dough. So overall, it's fine. So not too bad of a day, I would say. Not too bad of a day. No storyline. I was hoping for some storyline, but we didn't get any, unfortunately. We have got that 1 pizza left over. Unfortunately, it will have to be thrown away. But not too bad. I started with about $1,000 or so. So I only made about 332 or something like that. It's about 1,000, or maybe it was, well, actually, maybe it was about 1,100, wasn't it? I mean, about $200. That's the price of the cheese today. It's been unfortunately very high. The market and everything will be closed imminently, if not already. This guy's still open. I don't think I really need anything from in here. to be honest. I don't know when to start doing some drinks for a bit of spare cash, you know? Now closed up here as well. Should have gone to the market first, really. I think we're okay for stuff, though. Can get it in the morning. Yeah, I don't know if we can start getting some more stuff. So whether to go down getting some drinks, whether to start getting some of the other bits and pieces. Like opening the toilet and stuff. Because I thought the game would have got me to do it as part of the game. That's why I didn't do it. After my early issue when I, you know, thought, oh, well, I'll go ahead and do this. And I bought that machine and we were almost went completely bankrupt and ruined the game. I thought, well, I don't really want to go ahead of the game then. I'll stick to the game. And the game hasn't got me to do anything. We're about to enter day 14 of a 21-day story. So we're entering the last part of the story, you would say, and the game hasn't got me to do drinks or, you know, open up the toilet or do much to the restaurant. So I don't know whether to just do it now. Because I've got quite a bit of cash, to be honest. I've got $1,332. It's hard to believe that I wouldn't have enough money to do anything if we purchase some of those things, because they're cheap anyway. So I might get a drinks machine. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. You never know. The storyline might go, hey, time to do drinks. And it might get us to do it anyway. That is done. Throw it away. Good. Right, that is all done. All of that's good. Yeah, I think we're ready for getting into the next day. Let's see how we did then. Pizza served 19 compared to their 16. We got 89 stars to 54. We are 934 pizza dollars to their 160. And as you can see, we are pulling away, as we have been doing for a few episodes now. Really pulling away from Greasy Giant. It's not even close as a competition anymore, which is good. Hey, Tonio, you think, does this mean what I think it means? That Grandpa was in the mafia? Hard to admit, but looks like it. Why is this conversation taking place a day later? So, we saw this at the end of the previous video, which was at the start of the last day we've just played through. So why have we waited an entire 24 hours to have this conversation? What a strange thing. Grandpa? Our grandpa? No, that's impossible. How else do you explain all this? A signet ring? Their photos? Grandpa even dressed like them? No, there has to be another explanation. Maybe he didn't know anything, and those were just old photos with buddies. Tonio, don't be silly. These aren't the kind of souvenirs you keep from bar buddies. We need to find out more. Maybe you should visit them. Otherwise, we'll never know the truth. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, yeah. Let me go and see the mafia. You want me to pay them a visit? Those mafia guys? A visit to Pasta del Capo? Cugino, you'd better stay out of this. These are dangerous people. Haven't you had enough fighting with Greasy Pizza? What else can we do? We're not going to send them an anonymous letter made from magazine cutouts. Maybe you're right. I need to find out. And what if the restaurant is just a front? Good luck, Tonio, and be careful. Those folks are easy to offend, and we don't want an offer you can't refuse, right? Right, we don't. Uh-oh, we've got to go and visit the mafia. Right, well, we'll do this then. Let's go and visit the mafia. I have seen this place. Yeah, it's over here. You know what she said about, or whichever character it said about this being a front? I think it was Tonio said about this being a front for the mafia operation. I think we're looking at the front for the mafia operation, aren't we? They make no money. They are terrible. And yet they stay in business. Yeah, that's clearly the front. What an odd time to go and visit the mafia. 10 to 7, or 9 minutes to 7, that clock says, and they've got guys out the front. What an early start.
Hey!
That's it. Show them the ring, Tonio. Look what we have. Ooh, we're in. Now, their restaurant's packed for this early in the morning. Uh-oh. Okay, well, one thing I will say about that, I wish that it was a bit slower. I mean, it would be nice if it was voice acted as well, because that would have been a lot better. But I wish that all of the text stayed on screen longer, because there were parts of that conversation I just missed entirely, because I was like 3 words into the sentence, and then it flipped to the next one, and then flipped to the next one. I feel like I missed an awful lot of that, so I'm going to have to watch that back in slow motion. Hopefully you can stop it and pause it and read through it. But I kind of get the gist of it. I think we were... Basically, we've got a friend in the mafia now, and we can call on the boys here to help us out in our battle with Greasy Pizza, or possibly even with I don't know, working in store. It wasn't really clear. I assume that's to, you know, send them over there, send the heavies round to Greasy Giant, but I'm not entirely sure. But it sounds like that he will look the other way. I mean, they're on his turf as well, so he can't do too much. But he'll look the other way if we want to start stink bombing Greasy Giant, which is good. We can start taking our revenge now. We can start getting some revenge on Greasy Giant. And at the same time, we'll be able to call on the heavies whenever we need them. I'm not sure how we do that. Do we just go and talk to them or something like that? I'm really not sure. I'm expecting it to give me some options, but nothing's happened. I've also got this weird extra mouse on the screen now as well, so it's all going a bit weird. But yeah. Well, that was very interesting, wasn't it? So basically, our grandfather really helped him out at way back in the past. And that is why we are getting some help now, which is really, really good. But unfortunately, I'm not sure how to get that help right now. But I think we're done for the day. I'll need to go back and watch that myself, because unfortunately, it went by too quickly for me to really understand the full story there. So we'll recap that at the beginning of the next one. As for today's video, though, we are finished. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you leave the video a like. Consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.